Jacob got a job as a night watchman at a cemetery in the suburbs. The pay wasn't much, but it was quiet. No one bothered him, and he could even read a book. The main thing was to make rounds every hour and write down the time in a log. The cemetery was old, the oldest in the area. No one had buried there for 10 years. They said the area was closed and everything would have been fine. But there was one nuance: the 13th area. Before his first shift, he was strictly told, "Don't go to the 13th." Why? It has to be that way. Jacob just smiled, like superstition. The first night was calm. Wind, moon, creaking gates. Classic. He sat in the booth, drank tea, and wrote down the hours of his rounds. But at 3:13, what a strange coincidence, he saw movement on the camera screen. A shadow at the 13th area, a long one, narrow, too straight to be human. He went out. The wind died down instantly. The cemetery seemed to be dead. Not even the trees were moving. He approached the 13th. The spotlight was flickering. The grass was flattened, as if someone had been walking in circles. He called out, "Hey, who's there?" Silence. Only a lonely tombstone ahead, old, worn. He approached. The inscription was barely legible. Oscar Smith, 1987. The second date was blank. He recoiled. It was his age, his name, a shadow behind him. He turned around. No one. Only the lantern flickered again. He ran back to the booth, locked the door. He heard as if someone was scratching at the glass once, twice, 3 times. In the morning, everything was quiet. He told his superiors. They told him, "It happens. The main thing is not to talk to him and never go back there twice in one night." The next night, it all happened again. 3:13. Camera, movement on the 13th. He held on, did not move. But then he heard a voice on the radio. "Artyom, there's someone here. I'm on the 13th. Come out. I need help." The voice was his, exactly the same. He turned pale. With a trembling hand, he took the flashlight and went out. The shadow was waiting by that slab again. And now the inscription was finished. 1987 to 2025, today's date. A voice came from behind. "You've already arrived." "Who are you?" He squeezed out. The figure in the fog raised its head. It was his face, only with empty eyes. "I'm the one who stayed when you turned back." "What are you talking about?" "You're already dead, Jacob. You just haven't realized it yet." "No, I'm alive." The shadow nodded. "Then why are you spending the night among the dead?" Jacob ran. He was breathing as if he was drowning. The booth was his salvation. He slammed the door. He fell to the floor. Mourning, he decided to quit. But when he returned home, his key didn't fit the door. He rang the bell. His wife opened the door. She saw him and screamed. She closed the door. "Why did you died. I buried you." He looked at his reflection in the glass, and he didn't recognize himself. Pale. His eyes were empty. The shadow behind him was not his. Now he stands by the booth every evening, waiting, because a guard is always needed. A cemetery can't exist without a caretaker. And if one night you hear your voice on the radio calling, "Come to 13th. Someone is walking here. Don't go, or you'll take his place."